We are here again with Lupita, Loopy, Godinez, fighting at LFA 94 against Vanessa Demopoulos in her LFA debut, which also happens to be a title fight, a strawweight title fight. Why don't you go ahead and talk to me about your opponent and your fight coming up?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this opportunity. I think it's a great matchup. I'm really excited for this fight. This is actually the first fight that I have a full camp. I had over a month to get ready, so everything is so easy. My weight is on my weight is right there. I'm just really excited. I can't wait to get in there and get it done and be the new champion.
Yes, and new, and new.
And
Now,
new, yeah.
I watched a lot of your interviews, and I did my own research as well. And you come from a very wrestling-based family. Your sisters, as Ron was pointing out, very, very high level. You say Olympics on the next time that they have them. So, do you think wrestling is going to play a big part in this fight?
This fight could go anywhere. I'm really really well rounded. So once I'm in there, I will decide what I want to do. I will fill her up. We will feel each other, and then I'm sure we're gonna be. That's why it's MMA. You're supposed to be ready for anything. So once I'm in there, I'll see how I feel and see how she feels and kind of figure it out in the cage because I've been working in every area. And yes, my background comes from the wrestling, as you say. But at the same time, I also can strike. I also can do jiu-jitsu. I also can do, a lot of stuff. So once we're in there, we'll see. And that's why I'm so excited because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in there and have fun. So, yeah.
Well, indeed, is what it is all about: is having fun, mixing things up, and walking away the new champ here.
Yeah.
Now, this is your first fight with LFA. Can you describe to me how this fight and this promotion has been different from the other ones that you fought for?
Well, I fought for Combat America before, for Sparta, for BTC, and I've been pretty lucky. I want to say everyone has been pretty professional, so I have no complaints from the other organizations or no complaints for LFA, and they're been so professional with me and my team. So I'm happy. I'm excited to fight for them, and I'll put a show for them for sure.
Okay, and her being the champ, you come in making your debut. It seems like all the pressure would be on her shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I know that you're coming in here 100% ready. You're feeling like all the pressure's on your shoulders. How are you dealing with, this is a title fight. This is the real deal.
Honestly, believe it or not, I have no pressure whatsoever. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna go in there, have fun, get it done, and that's it. I'm doing what I love, so it doesn't get better than that, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Just have fun, and everything will come. You know. So yeah.
All right, everybody's got a story on how they got into MMA. I want to hear yours. How did you get into the sport?
Since I was a little kid, I've been always really. I don't want to say aggressive because I wasn't aggressive, but I was always pretty physical. I'm gonna say, I wasn't scared to play around with boys and stuff. So, and then my mom eventually put me into judo. So I studied judo, and then I did really well. I started to become a teenager, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm too cool for judo. I don't want to do it anymore. So I was just living the life, right? And then we moved to Canada. Met after years. Met my boyfriend. We've been together for like 8 years now. He's like, yeah. So he's like, hey, why you don't go back to judo? Like he just wanted me. I was younger, so I was young. So he just wanted me to do something, to pick up the skills, just to do something. I was like, yeah, okay. So we both joined, and I started competing after a couple of months. And then I hurt my knee, had to take time off. I joined jiu-jitsu. Then we went to watch some fights in TV, on the TV, whatever, at the bar with his friends. And then I was like, oh, I want to do that. And then he's like, well, if you want to do it, you got to find a gym. You got to like start training properly and blah, 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 right? He's always really, really, really supportive in my career. So his friend, he was going to my current gym. He was training there. So I started going to that gym, to Titan Center, Titan MMA right now. And I told them I want to fight. And then they're like, okay. And I couldn't throw a punch to save my life. My coach Ken, he wouldn't let me spar for a year because I'll do this the whole time. I will just turn away, and then he's like, "Well, there's no way you can fight, right?" Took me 2 years of training, hard training every day, going, until finally I got my first amateur fight, and now we are here.
Wow, from not being able to throw a punch to a championship fight.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
Crazy. And it's been only 5 or 6 years that I've been like total. So, I'm still pretty new. I still have chance to do, chance to learn. So it's really exciting. I'm really, really excited.
Well, that's a great story. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Okay, so you're originally from Mexico. You moved to Canada, and now that's where you fight out of. And I see in all your fights you represent both. On your attire, on your banners and whatnot. What does that mean to you, being able to represent two countries?
I really like it because I born in Mexico. Have like 14 years of my life I was there, and I still have family there. I still have friends there. My passport is Mexican. I am Mexican. I barely speak English, I want to say.
You're doing great.
Thanks. But now I'm here. I've been here for 11 years, or 12 years, something like that. I don't even know. But also I train here. My family's here. My boyfriend is here. So I'm part of. I have a little bit of myself. Always is gonna be there, and I'm here. I live here, so that's why I kind of represent both.
Okay. Well, I know the Spanish and Mexican roots run deep. In every family, so I wouldn't expect you to lose that at all.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about your fight. What does Vanessa do well that you need to keep an eye on during your guys' title fight?
Her ground game is solid. I see her ground game is solid, and but at the same time, I have also really good ground game. I train with 10 Planet, so as long as I keep sharp, I keep everything in the fight, I'm gonna be fine. I know I'm gonna get out of there with my hand raised, with the belt. So yeah, like, she's a great fighter. I respect her a lot, but yeah, I know I'm gonna be the winner Friday night.
There you go. Well, LFA strawweight division is pretty stacked, and the three girls sitting at the top of the division. You guys kind of got a little merry-go-round going there. You, Sam, and Vanessa. You guys all have some history in one way, shape, or form, or the other. So it's very interesting, very, very exciting. But I think that's all we got for the fight questions right now. I want to ask you some fun stuff, okay? Now, I know right now the weight cut is going great, and I'm probably going to ruin it by asking, after you beat Vanessa and you claim the strawweight title, what is going to be the championship victory meal?
Pizza. I love Hawaiian pizza. So pizza. And I've been watching a lot of like fake cookies with like stuff in there. I don't know. I really want to try one of those. So, and donuts. So that's the 3 things that I'm gonna. Yes.
All of that.
I already
Okay.
looked up some places in Wichita.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You already know?
Yeah, well, I sent the locations to my coach, so make sure we're going there right after.
Perfect. Perfect. You're on top of it. You're on top. Now, I got to ask you a serious question here. You said Hawaiian pizza. So you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you
Well,
like it?
for me, I have to be in the mood for it. It's not my favorite, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
If that
That's
makes
good.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, if it's thick crust, then yeah, I can work with that. But not on a thin crust or anything like
Really, I love thin crust pizza.
that. Thin crust pepperonis. That's my jam.
Oh, I'll have that too. No problem. I'm okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, outside of fighting and outside of indulging in some just yummy good food, okay, what are some things you like to do outside of fight camp?
Oh, this question. Uh, you know, I don't do a lot. I pretty much train all the time. And when I'm not training, I'm hanging out with my family. I have, three sisters here in Canada, my mom and my dad, hang out with my dog, hang out with my boyfriend. And that's pretty much what I do. That's, we will, we just hang out. You know how Mexican family is, just hanging out, not
I
doing
do.
much. Yeah, we're hanging out and having a good time. We're really close, so yeah, that's what I like to do. Just be with them.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. In my Mexican family, we like to hang out and drink mucho cerveza.
Yeah,
Mucho.
yeah.
Yeah, it sometimes gets pretty crazy.
I don't drink that much, but you know, once
You
in
know,
a while it's fine.
sure. Once in a while. Once in a while is going to be later and later for me.
Yeah.
Okay, now in your athletic career, not just MMA, but what were some athletes that you looked up to that you kind of wanted to emulate or maybe idolize growing up that made you kind of want to get into this, you know, profession?
Well, the fight that I watched that like bring my attention, it was Ronda Rousey. It was the fight with Ronda Rousey and Carmouche or Misha Tate, one of those fights. I don't remember exactly. And that's, but don't get me wrong, since I was a little kid, I always wanted to do something like this, but
Okay.
I just didn't know that it was, this was such a thing, like MMA. I used to want to do WWE. Yeah, that I thought that was the fighting. But once I saw the real fighting, I was like, no, 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 no. I want to do that. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's how I pretty much got. Yeah, but I always been like that. Like I always been, yeah, like that,
I got,
like
I
this.
got 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Okay. Well, you're fighting Vanessa this Friday, right? It's this Friday.
yeah. This Friday.
This Friday. I'm super jacked now. I thought it was next week. Okay. So you're fighting her this Friday, and it's for the title. Okay. She just got the title, so she's looking to defend and become one of three that ever done it in LFA's women's divisions.
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking here to spoil her plan. Do you have a fight prediction?
My prediction. What's my prediction?
Yes, ma'am.
Is going to be, I think, I'm gonna say stoppage.
Ooh. Okay, okay. And hey, how you doing, Poochie? Okay. Do you have a round and a way of stoppage?
First round. I'm not gonna say what though. I'm gonna tell
Ooh.
you on the side.
Okay, okay. You can tell me on the side, but I love the confidence. I love the confidence. I think that's gonna, it's going to show people that you're confident and that you're ready for this opportunity. You're not just, some unknown girl coming in here to be a body for Vanessa.
Man, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I can't wait. I wish the fight was right now.
Me too. Me too. You got me all pumped.
Good.
Okay. So before I let you go, is there any sponsors, training partners, coaches, familia, anybody you'd like to thank that got you to your career up until this point? Take as long as you like. The floor is yours.
Well, I just want to thank everyone that has been with me since day one, since I started. I have so many people behind me, and so many people. They know who they are. I don't want to call names or anything. I don't want to forget anybody either. But the sponsors that I don't have that many sponsors, but the little ones that I have, they're nice and solid, and they help me a lot. They really make my camps easier. Yeah, my family. That's it. My coaches, my teammates, my team. That's it.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, I
So
wish you
happy.
good luck.
Thank
I
you.
wish you good luck this Friday when you go and get your championship in the first round. Apparently, I like it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like it 100%. Well, thank you for your time, and you know, maybe we'll talk a little bit later after your fight, and who knows what is on the horizon after that. If you put on a performance, the UFC is watching, and they could
Yeah,
pick you up like that.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, until next time, Lupita, Loopy, Godinez. Thank you,
Thank
and we'll
you.
talk to you soon.
Bye.